especially time to burp. Man, I ate a lot today. I ate like a big. Maybe that's why I don't feel tired anymore. Yeah, recently I've been feeling tired for a few days. But welcome back everyone to part 17 to the integrity system or fixing my own miserable code. As usual, I started the stream just because I didn't finish 3 hours, my daily 3 hours. And even though the day officially ended, but hey, only 13 minutes left, 30 minutes left. And I would like to spend an hour and consider it as part of yesterday. So let's do something useful while we are at it. So we have a problem with action condition. Whenever we delete one, we might have a duplicate. So here we will deal with some data structure stuff. I'm looking at my cell phone. I'm checking something. Give me a second. I know it's the wrong time, but I forgot that there's a message there. Yeah, sorry about that. Give me a minute. I know this is kind of awkward, but my parents has traveled all of a sudden, and they just arrived. Oh, actually, they arrived 2 hours ago, but I didn't notice that. All right. I was actually checking my other brother. I asked him for the address for USA, but he didn't answer. So yeah, anything. I could do anything, including scratching my back with a roller or something, and to avoid this code. This is just a live demonstration. How annoyed am I? It just this God. So it's a similar technique. We need to ask a question by using a function, and if the function says true, then we just return. So let's make a name for the function. So why am I in the wrong code again? I always forget that this is a state and this is the action. One day the actions were here and the state was here at first, but I have no clue why did I reverse them. Well, at first I have, yeah, the system, you need to watch my first series for the code, the action condition series, and you'll know why this part was never stable. That's the best word that I can describe it. So let's make a function for that. And this condition is for delete. Oh wow. I said I ate a lot. I didn't say I drank a lot or something. Like what the hell? Well, actually I drank a lot of soda, but what am I doing? No, seriously. My brain is totally screwed. But what to do? I just want to finish 30 minutes. Not by making the clock. Actually, yeah, to punish myself. Let me reset the clock 6 minutes. 2 to 9. Because that was awkward in many ways, and I apologize. Let's see. We need another function sooner or later for the save. It shows whenever I am not ready to code that I type a lot of wrong. I hit the wrong keys. It's kind of weird. Or do really weird things that I might open a class and teach programming at my department. I might. I'm reconsidering that, and I'm going to ask some people. I already asked few, and they said they want to learn about how to program Android or C. I was like, great. I can teach C, no problem. I programmed C a lot when I was in the university. I made 2 compilers with that sucker and an operation system. So I believe I'm qualified to teach basics in C. But I'm not sure if I should find out a way for them to program C on Windows, if that will be easier on the command line instead of having, well, it's better to have, a virtual computer because you don't want to screw up with the memories a lot, do you? To be honest, I never programmed C on Microsoft Windows. Maybe once when I done C++ and learned how to activate the compiler and I compiled for the C ones. But that was on Windows XP or something. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. So we want to delete this sucker. Yeah, you might wonder what the hell are you doing? This is what's called design, I guess. Imagine if you have a group of what do you call it? Actions. Well, a group of variables, groups of elements in math. So you have a universal set. Wow, it became a math class all of a sudden. And then you have a group of sets or subsets. No, sets, because this is the universal set. Like, let's do math real stuff. I mean, as professional in math. But so you have a group A is A and B. Group B is A, B, C. Group C is B, E, and D is E, and A, B, C, D, E is A, B, E. And you can guess it, I guess. 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 So we want to delete the element B. That will cause the universal set will be A, C, D, and E. A will become A. B will become A, C. C will become B. No, we are deleting B. D will become E. And E will become A, E. So what's going on here? What's going on here? Here we have a hypothetical group of sets after we delete B. In my system, the group of sets of actions in the same object, the animated particle, should be unique. So if we deleted B hypothetically, this will cause a conflict. Funny, I didn't make an example for C. That's a good example actually. I was trying to make this as a conflict, and excuse me, I should delete C to make a conflict, but it didn't do any conflict. So this is really easy for the human to do it, even intermediate or even 6th grade, if you understand what these symbols stands for, can figure out how to solve these easily. Well, maybe 6th grade we will find it as a challenging homework. Actually, they taught us about this in intermediate school. 1st year, I believe, if not 2nd year. But this is, I want to do that in code. I don't want to do it manually. So let's figure out, do I need to check all the groups that's affected, or just check all of them? It doesn't matter. This is the first question. Maybe it's easier to track all the functions. So we make a new subset for everything. No. What we will do in the programming, in the code, we first take all the groups that have the member B. So all the groups that have the member B, or whatever, now I want to do that in a mathematical way. Oh wow, I'm crazy. I'm just A, B, C, E. How to write whereas? I forgot how to write mathematical stuff. Or actually x, whereas x has the element b. I believe E is the opposite side. I haven't done these for a very long time, so excuse me if I'm screwing up. So F1 is equal to A, B, C. But I find it fun. I find it fun to do stuff like that. So first of all, we find all this, yeah, I'm fooling around more than working, I guess. Who cares? As long as I'm doing some progress, I'm happy with that. I mean, I just ate a lot and I feel good. I'm drinking my own soda. It's cold. The room is cold. It's midnight. What's better than that? What's better than that? I'm trying to look smart or something by doing math in a stupid way without even reviewing it all of a sudden. But I really love these math expressions. And actually, sometimes I look for games that have such things, that have some math related puzzle stuff. So first we find the groups and then compare the groups with the subset of all groups, if universal. I don't know, and I don't know how to say compare in mathematic symbol. Is there a symbol for that? I don't know. Maybe there is not a direct symbol for that. So we can write it in a mathematical way. There must be a way in mathematics expressions to express what I'm going to say in English, but this is not even a math class, damn it. Every set from F1 to F universal and see if there will be a conflict. If a conflict occur, both VU get deleted. So where V is belong to F1 and U belong to FU. So if I have this one and F universal, and actually this should be A prime, B prime, C prime, E prime, where A prime is A minus, God. And if U is equal to A, B, C, D, E. I should submit my episode to Numbervilla and ask them to add this to their channel, so they can laugh at me till they die. God, that would be a waste to the world. They are really good mathematicians. I mean, this is really a good math, funny materials or joking materials. I don't know. Very bad mathematics. That's will cause any mathematician to laugh. It's really good. It's really good for the heart, at least, not for the brain. So whenever conflict happens, so let's check this theory. Actually, oops. Yeah, because I'm not using a text editor, I deserve a punishment from the gods. I wonder who's going to watch that. Actually, do you know what's the funny part is? I believe this kind of stuff can be watched better or more. I believe people will watch this more than my code, my normal code sessions. I mean, it's just random crap. So let's check this theory. So we will check each element in F1. So we will check this one with this one. And see, from now we found a problem in our math theory. So instead of checking each element, we will check each element except the element prime. Compare F1. Oh yes, in mathematics, if you want to compare all the elements with the others, you need to do the Cartesian thing, the x thing. So you do this, and you will get a function consists of a prime a prime b, a prime c, and check for conflict. Don't check a or x prime elements. So we will ignore this one. So what we will do, we will have something like this. F1x fu is equal to a prime a b prime or a prime. Sorry. Which one do you want to intersect with? Yeah, a b prime, a c prime, a. Actually, why not to do it in the opposite way? Yeah, do it in the opposite way. A prime A, but this is confusing, I know. A prime B, A prime C, E prime A prime B, E prime E. So we do the comparisons, but not where the x prime is equal to x. So let's check it out. A prime with B prime, with B I mean. See, my math is really bad. No, I shouldn't check F1 Fu. I should check F1 X F1. Mathematics, everyone. Wasting your time. So, A prime B, is there conflict? No. A prime C, conflict? No. A prime D, conflict? No. A prime E, conflict? No. B prime A, and we shouldn't do that because we are already done with the A prime. So maybe we can delete the element every time we finish the comparison. If this is safe, then we just ignore it forever. B prime, C prime, no. D prime, no. E prime, no. So we cancel B. C prime, D prime, conflict, so we delete both of them. E prime, there's no element left, and that's it. So this is the fastest way to do it. Kinda took me way too much time because I'm having fun. I'm drinking my own soda and fooling around, but I like it. I just like fooling around like this. I don't know. I don't do that every day. So, excuse my bad representation for math and discouraging you from studying math after seeing this, because I'm screwing up in the way how to represent the operations. And I could write this in symbols if I remember how to write these things. You can write the whole things in mathematics way. So don't say, oh, actually just keep it. Let's return to the boring code. So let's take this as a reference. First thing, we need to make an imaginary list that hold these action conditions. Unfortunately, the action conditions are... Look at me. You know how funny am I sometimes? I don't know. I have something called hash table. I can make a hash table and make a loop wait a second. Give me a second. Oops. Nope, not this, not in that way. Oh yes, I tried to make a hash table of a list of strings and add A and B and B and A and it accept them like nothing wrong. That's why I made the data structure in that way. I apologize, that won't work. But my idea was just make a new hash table, prime, that have all these primes, and then add the first prime, or prime x, or prime I, or whatever. If prime I conflict with prime I minus 1, delete both. Ta-da! So this could work if I have a hash set of a hash sets. Unfortunately, it wasted my time and it didn't work, and I tried to make it work, and I tried to override the hash set code and the hash code and the equal code, the equal function, and none of them work. Then I went to MSDN and I tried to figure out what's going on, and I figured out behind the scene they don't deal with hash codes anymore. It's way much more complicated than the old ways. They are dealing with hash buckets, part of the hash code, and they do some wacky things for memory management and security, I believe, reasons. So kinda I advises myself to stay away from it. Kinda advises myself, I mean, it's not worth to deal with that if you can solve it in easier ways. So let's stick with the plan, even though this one will be way much more neat and way much more fun to deal with. But what to do? The problem is that the list might get a little bit larger, and the way we are going to compare them is kinda... Haven't I made a comparison function by myself? Let me see. So let's take a look on the action condition. And I believe I made a comparison function that check the count first. Yeah. Maybe I should do, yeah, the second way. I'll do the second way. This is a very bad demonstration for the math power. Please don't follow my example. Doing all of that crap, and all of a sudden when I thought about it in the code way, I just solved it in a second. Like, trying to be cool but became a fool. Just, wow. So, let's see about that. Let's see about that. Give me a second. So let's make a hash set. And let's call it action condition primes to honor the time spent on the math equations and the math plan. So what we are going to do, the thing is, this one, the hash set, only represent, oh, I'm always opening that. It only represents one set. It doesn't represent the whole of them. So we need to be a little bit patient, I guess. So what we are going to do, we will first, let me think for a second. We need to find out who is having these P's. We need to find F1. And we need to call the function like x times of F1. There's a way. Another way is to make a list of hash sets. So let's try to do list of hash sets. It's funny. I'm doing actually the math plan with the hash set now. I'm not going to do the second. I don't know why. I said I'm going to do this, but my brain is telling me to do this. Yeah, let's try to do this instead of this. Even though this is more fun, but let's try to do this. But there's a problem. There is a problem. You see, we are not deleting only the hash sets, and we are not even updating them. We are deleting the whole action condition, the whole object. So we need a way to find which action condition is going to be deleted, going to be marked as deleted. So let's make a list of deleted action condition keys. So what we are going to do, is this taking way too long? Yeah, this is taking a little bit of time. So let's go for each key value we are going to check all the I was going to say creatures, but every animated particle, because this can be a creature or weapon, doesn't matter, or a new type of animated particle in the future. APK and game core, temporary game. Shit. Can I do a union? Shit. Do I want to do a union? Can I even make a union? Oh God. Yeah, I really hated to do the same thing over and over for both, but what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Action conditions are unique to the animated particles. I always forget because my first design was totally wacky and that wasn't in my head. So I apologize for that. Is it 5? Yeah, it is 5. At least that saved me some code. So let's check all the strings. Hash set or action strings. Too long. So what we are going to do, this is a pointer and I need to be careful about that. I want to add the same set to this one without this one. So we need to make a temporary So the first thing we do, we clean this one. And we are going to copy this one. Oh, wait a minute, this is a string. Wait a minute. Can I copy this one. Give me a second. I never copied. Oh. Copies the elements of hash set objects or an array starting at a specific array. Oh. Does it work with other than arrays? Apparently not. So let's see what does it have. Yeah, I feel a little bit dizzy and I'm just acting a little bit bluntly. Maybe there's a function to add range. Oh well. Doing the lazy work, whatever. Ta-da! Screw that. So this is my clone function. Happy now? So let's clear this first. Didn't I clear this already? Oh well. So let's take a look. Now we have the prime function. Now we will try to add this to this. But to add this to this, we need to do something else first. We need to check if there's an equality. Do you know how screwed up am I? Do you know how screwed am I? Just think a little bit. Think a little bit. Think a little bit. Hey. Dun dun da 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 dun. What am I doing in my life? So this string will save the action condition name. But before that, it needs to check if it's conflict any element inside or not. So we will do, I can check if this is the first one, then add it and ignore the checking, but it should result in the same result. For each key value string hash set string. I wonder if that will work. Yeah, it should work because it's based on the string. ABACV rhymes. Oh shit. No, this new. ACP and so we are going to compare our temporary hash set with all the hash sets in here. If there's a conflict, then we delete or mark to delete this string and this string. If not, we add the I wonder how many conflicts will be there. I need to be super careful with this. I need to be super careful with this. Actually, which is kind of interesting. My goal was to delete both of them if there's a conflict, but I got an idea. What my code is doing now is making a temporary set that has some elements, let's say E, and then it checked the set of sets, which is empty at first. If there's no conflict, then it add the set of set, the temporary set, and repeat. So this is x1 or xi or whatever. So he goes through all these sets, actually f1i. And if no conflict, he just add this thing. If conflict, I was going to delete both of them, but actually, let's just delete mark ds for deletion. Continue. So what's going on is he will add a1 or a prime. Is there a conflict? No. B prime. Is there a conflict? No. C prime. Is there a conflict? No. D prime. Is there a conflict? Yes. Mark this one to deletion, never add it. So this is how it will work. But something bugs me a little bit, that I'm not doing the deletion for the element itself inside this calculation. I will need to make a separate loop at the end to delete the element of this one later on. So let me try to do that. So do I need a flag? If I say in here continue, where does the continue goes? For this one. If I say break, where does this goes? To this one. Maybe I need a flag. Yeah, let's do a flag. Yeah, I'm focusing way too much, I guess. Give me a freaking take it easy. What am I doing? What are you doing? Dude. I'm getting tired of this. This is all wrong. Oh god. This is all wrong. I'm still in the loop of the action conditions. And is it double n? Let me see. I believe it will be n square. My head is just spinning. Sorry about that. I'm doing a loop in the action condition. So what we are getting is this one. So we reach the first element. What we do, we delete B and add it to the temporary to the TS. And now it should check the conflict with the primes, right? Wait, so it is correct. And we don't have any conflict with the prime, so it is correct. It is correct. I was thinking I need to make a loop inside this, so it was correct. Sorry about that. My head went a little bit too far. So we want to use this function, but this function apparently is not static. Damn it. So let's do something funny a little bit. And let's go to the placeholder functions, which I shouldn't make it a placeholder anymore. And let's go to the shared function. Unfortunately, I cannot say this, can I? But I can say this. And I believe that will be an inequality function. Let me test how valid is that. Why my head hurts? Just why? I believe this will work. Hopefully what I'm doing is clear. Alright. Let's delete A. Let's change A with A. Capital 1. So apparently it works. The only thing that I'm not happy with is the function name. So we are just remaking this for general usage, and actually I could do the same in there. So if the TimHS doesn't equal ACP value, no, actually if equal is conflict is true, and break. So break should break this one. And let's reset the flag here for the next iteration. If not if is conflict, then we add this element. Oops. We need to add a clone. So I need a bathroom, to be honest, and let's do this as Bart 18 in a few minutes. We're almost there. Thank you for watching, and see you in a few minutes.